Hey YouTube, this is Megan's Apathetic Car Reviews, or as I like to call it, Parts and Emotional Labor.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
For the uninitiated, these reviews are meant to provide an unresearched, disinterested perspective on supercars, or luxury cars, or whatever. I know many of you never thought this day would come. Here is my Lamborghini. Oh, albeit Dan's Lamborghini.
Community property states.
It's a community property state.
Half! I take half his shit!
Today we are reviewing the 2008
Yep.
Lamborghini Superleggera.
It's a Gallardo Superleggera.
Oh, the 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. Superleggera.
Superleggera.
Superleggera.
Yeah.
My initial impression is it is way smaller, at least than a Ferrari 458.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just used to this part of the garage being more occupied. That's where the thing for size kicks in for me.
Yeah, I think it's shorter.
Yeah, it's definitely
Both
shorter.
height and length.
Oh, yeah. Takes some getting used to. Not that I have anything to compare it to, right? Except the Ferrari that used to live in that spot. Obviously, I'm a fan of the color. I was rooting for this color among Lamborghinis. Owning a Lamborghini provides you the permission necessary, or maybe even the mandate, to go loud with your color. Who wants a muted, like subdued Lamborghini, right?
I don't even know why they make white Lamborghinis.
I mean, they make white everything. Some people like white. If you do white with a really vivid interior,
I guess so.
that can be like, oh my God.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem right.
I think this is proper that we have this, it is called, what color orange is it?
Arancia Borealis.
Arancia.
Although someone corrected me, it's Arancia Borealis.
Arancia
Arancia
Borealis.
Borealis.
Borealis. Borealis is like Aurora Borealis?
I guess. Well, it's pearl orange
Pearl orange.
is what that translates to.
Would it be fair to say that this is the Lamborghini analog to a 430
Yes.
for Ferraris? Okay.
And this, being the Superleggera, is more analog to the 430 Scuderia.
Okay.
Yes.
So this was Lamborghini's, although I don't know who did what first. This was Lamborghini's answer, if it came second,
Yeah.
to the Ferrari 430 Scuderia.
Yes.
Okay. You can't miss the shape of a Lambo anywhere, or like the lack of a shape. The simple curve kind of defies imagination. I mean, it's not really all that an imaginative shape, but it's classically a Lamborghini. Obviously, this one has a wing. This is the first car that I think we've had that came with a wing that was
From the factory.
from the factory.
Yep.
Does that wing have any function?
Yeah. It's
Okay, so that
downforce.
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 Downforce. That is a term.
Yes.
We're really low.
Yes. It's been lowered.
Is this like the lowest car you've ever owned? Probably.
It's pretty darn close.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very low.
The wheels and the calipers. I mean, the calipers. I mean, I wish they almost would have done them in orange.
I know. It would have looked, I think it would look better.
Someone-
Or even like the word Lamborghini on the caliper in orange would have looked really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to hate on it. The detailing on this is black otherwise, so it goes well. It doesn't clash or anything. But it would have been cool to see the orange.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Minor detail.
Minor detail. Okay, so there's no hood,
Basically.
basically.
It's pretty short.
It's like a breed of dog that's been bred to have.
It's a pug.
Yeah, kind of. It looks that way. And obviously, we've got the little raging bull. No, I like that. I like the bull and I like the Cavallino. The fact that it's like an angry bull is arguably cooler than the prancing
Yeah, I guess
stallion to me. But it's, because it's supposed to be mean. It's supposed to be mean.
so. Oh, you got it. Nice.
Good Lord. Why do they even bother? What? I mean, this is the Superleggera, which I'm told is to mean super light. Why even bother? Because all this to make this frunk probably adds weight, and nobody's using it to carry stuff.
I mean, you can fit a bag.
You can fit a bag, I guess, like one backpack.
And definitely, yeah, backpack.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So for the amount of weight that all of that adds to the car, I'd say just don't, never mind. The headlights, they're cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if those headlights are cool or not. A lot of carbon fiber. I mean, on the outside of this car, there's just this, but I have a feeling when we get inside, it's going to be
Lots of
like just a festival of carbon fiber. Correct?
Yes.
That's carbon fiber. I recall that you said that with Lamborghinis, Lamborghini does a much more limited number of models
Yes.
compared to Ferrari.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know why. I mean, they produce their cars for like generally about 10 years. Ferrari kind of changes usually in like 5 to 7 years.
Okay. Is Ferrari like overall just a larger organization?
Well, yeah, they make more cars.
They make more cars.
Yeah, their total production number is like twice that of Lamborghini.
Okay, so that gives me some context. People enjoyed my explanation that Lamborghini owners are Mustang owners who've achieved their final form. When we think of Lamborghini owners, it's like Mustang owners who have realized their final form. Lamborghini owner is a Mustang owner that made good. Struck gold, and now he owns a Lamborghini instead of a Mustang. And it's very squirrely, and he's got the frosted tips, and the bangs that go like this, and he's wearing an Ed Hardy t-shirt and one of those trucker hats where the bill has not been bent in, it's totally straight, and it's cocked to one side. I stand by that. I think that's probably accurate. I think there's a certain individual who buys a Lamborghini, like there's a certain individual who buys a Ferrari, just like there's a certain individual who buys a Mini. Like, I couldn't be more on the nose the demographic of Mini owners. I mean, I just am.
It's a different culture.
If you look at their data, we all accept that people buy cars that are a reflection of themselves, and then rich people buy much more expensive cars that are a reflection of themselves. Lamborghini has a personality that attracts a certain type of person, usually man. There's still something inherently, at least culturally, masculine about these brands. Be that as it may, there's a departure of a person who buys a Lamborghini from a Ferrari. Ferrari people, if we're going to like drag out the tropes and the stereotypes, right, are self-important. They want to project at least a facade of dignity, or like as if driving a car is a lifestyle.
I have money, I have taste. But I'm not on anybody's A-list, and Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week for me.
Well, a Ferrari would certainly change that.
Perhaps.
They like owning Ferraris, and they really like it that people notice them driving a Ferrari. Lots of people with money do not engage in conspicuous consumption with their automobiles, but the guys who buy Ferraris most certainly do care that you notice they own a Ferrari. But it's more a nuanced conversation with the onlooker for Ferrari ownership. It's more like, I buy a Ferrari with the intention of other people noticing my Ferrari. And then the onlooker goes, wow, it's a Ferrari. And then the Ferrari owner goes, here we go. You know, like it's not a big deal. They want it to be a big deal, but they're simultaneously, by the culture of Ferrari, restrained and like, Lamborghini guy is just like, yeah, you know, this is my Lamborghini. And then somebody, onlooker, is like, oh my God, it's a Lamborghini. It's like, I know. Those guys are jubilant in their conspicuous consumption. They're all about it. They're not as self-serious. In fact, I think that is the major difference. They know why they're buying it. It's more like naked enthusiasm, and I appreciate that. I get that. I am exhausted by the nuanced, like, culture and, like smugness sometimes that is associated with Ferrari. And God, you guys know, because I know a lot of you now, I don't obviously want to generalize that to the general population of Ferrari owners. But it is more, we're going to take ourselves very seriously. We're not going to say things that might damage the brand. So with Lamborghini, they make far fewer models, and they make about half as many cars in any given year.
Yeah.
Do they have the thing where like you have to wait list to get the special ones?
As far as I know, I don't know the details about their like buying process as well, because I haven't researched it as much. But you can't just like walk into the store and be like, give me the rare shit. But at the same time, you kind of can. You don't have to have this like pedigree of purchasing. You know, like
Yeah.
to get asked, because like the difference is Ferrari asks you to, like they invite you to buy their rare shit.
Again,
right?
it's very nuanced. Like I'm inviting you to
Right.
spend $2 million.
No, exactly. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you are a great customer. Please spend $3 million with us for this
Yeah.
rare car.
Genius if they
They
created
created
that
it.
system where you have to beg them to give them millions of
Yes.
dollars.
They literally, they created that. and
Not so
people-
much with Lamborghini.
No, definitely not.
These guys walk into the store, they're like, I just sold my new app to Google.
This is the Bitcoin Huracan Lamborghini that was bought with Bitcoin, and I purchased it for 45 Bitcoin.
And I cashed out with $5 million and I want some awesome. And
Yep.
yeah, that's
The
oh,
Lamborghini guy goes, sign here. I know a guy who literally walked into a Lamborghini store, has never owned a Lamborghini, and bought one brand new off the showroom floor that day.
And that doesn't happen with Ferraris?
No,
No one does that.
no, not for any of the good cars. You can't, if you want like one of the quote unquote lower models, yes.
What I'm saying is, if I have to choose between the idiosyncrasies that are entailed with Lamborghini ownership and the idiosyncrasies that are entailed with owning a Ferrari and the people that tend to orbit the Ferrari world, I'm gonna go with the Lamborghini guys because it's more intellectually honest. I think there isn't so much like delicate interplay of how you're supposed to act versus how you really feel.
There's no politics.
There isn't. And it's a really stupidly expensive car. Why should there be politics?
It makes sense to a degree from a business perspective because their products are so desirable that if let's say they just let anyone walk off the street and order one of these crazy things, the number of people trying to buy it is so outrageously high compared to how many are being made that it'd be, who do you say who gets it? Is it first come, first serve? Or by creating this weird culture, it sounds stupid, but
They created the scarcity, though.
they did. No, yeah.
They create the scarcity. They
I know.
can do whatever they want.
It's all part of their way of making more money. It's brilliant. No,
Yes.
it's brilliant in an evil kind of way.
It's as brilliant as all of you are stupid. And I mean, it is. That's what's going on here. So we can see the engine, just like the 430, 360, 430, 458. We've got this visible engine. I wish they'd done it in orange. Again, like,
Yeah.
the Ferrari motor the right
Engine.
engine. The Ferrari engine is like bright red, right? And you can see it, but there's no pop through here to really appreciate
That's
this
true.
engine.
It just kind of blends in with the black.
And it's clean. This is a clean
Sure.
look. There's these little tiny venti things. Are these functional, or is this
Yeah.
made to look like this for just stylistic
Nope, they're
purposes?
functional.
Okay, these are functional. This is all carbon fiber, which I think is pretty. I think the wing.
They did a good job.
And yeah, no. I think they did. That's pretty.
It's not a ridiculous swing. It looks appropriate.
It isn't overdone.
Yeah.
Which is saying something for Lamborghini because they could take it
And
there.
no one would question it.
Yep. I like the Lamborghini scripting along here.
Oh,
On
yeah.
most Ferraris, it's just you get the Cavallino rag right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the bull.
And they have the hexagons.
Is that a thing? Is that a big
that's-
deal?
Yeah, see? Hexagons finally got the right lights.
Hexagons?
Yeah, hexagons like their thing.
Oh, so are these a nod to Lamborghini?
No, but they just... people
They
have-
work.
They work.
It works.
Yeah. It's not
Okay.
intentional, but
But
yes.
Lamborghini tends to incorporate a lot of hexagons into
Yes.
its styling cues.
Oh, yeah. The later cars are like hexagons everywhere.
What? I would ask you why, but I don't think
I
anybody
don't even know why.
knows
Someone
that
likes things with 6 sides.
I don't know what that is about, but I'm sure there's a
Because
reason.
6 is better than 4.
I'm sure there's a reason for hexagons. Later, I'll have to look that up, or not, because I don't care.
Right.
And for reference, I am 5'2". So
You'll
this
fit just fine.
so this is 4 feet tall.
Maybe.
Wow.
It's low.
Okay. Let's get inside, shall we?
Sure.
Hello. So you have to crouch to get in this car for sure. I'm 5'2". Dan is 5'9". I can't imagine.
Great.
Sure, I'll fit great, but I feel like they're limiting their demo or the number of people that can consume these cars. With
If you're 6 foot or more, you're gonna have some trouble.
has Adam sat in this?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
It'll be fun to see.
Oh God, God have mercy on Adam's soul. Ugh. Okay, that's really, really, really low, and I definitely can't see over this steering wheel. Okay, why has it got a handle that's like Velcro? What the hell?
'Cause it's
It's
light.
not
It's just-
Velcro, but
It's the Superleggera. It's ultra light.
like carbon fiber weighs that much.
Well, they could have made it out of carbon, yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
I'm inside this thing, and it's it kind of just seems dumb because you would think that at my size and by the diminutive nature, you would think I would fit, but I'm actually.
I think the regular Gallardos have seats that can go up and stuff. It's just
I hope.
the Superleggera is all about lightweight, so they take out some of the seat functions to save weight.
Like, I need a booster seat. I need a Lamborghini booster seat. I can barely. I'm going to have to crane my neck to see and to drive. The good thing is we're driving fast in a straight line, and that is the extent of the driving portion or the experiential parts of my review. This is our neighbor. They're Lamborghini connoisseurs. This is Dan and Ben Helfman. You like Ferraris better? Yeah. Here,
Oh, he
take
likes
this.
the-
Why? Why do you like Ferraris better?
Because they come in better colors.
Ferrari does? You just like, by better, do you mean more like classic, like red?
Yeah.
And black and, yeah. So you're a traditional supercar owner. You like, and you know, if you're more dignified, which I imagine, I know you to be a dignified young man. Ferraris are for you. Lamborghini, now when you think of Lamborghinis, Ben, how does that seem different to you than Ferrari?
More expensive.
That's an interesting perspective of a future buyer.
Yeah, 12. Okay.
Oh yeah, but you know, the people who buy these cars are emotionally and mentally 12. So that is actually very relevant. That's market research.
There you go.
How do we make it go reverse?
The button's on the left side of the dashboard.
Okay.
On the dashboard,
well,
there's a R button. Nope.
why is that there? I don't know.
I don't know either.
But we're able to be in reverse now.
And we have a camera.
I mean, which for 2008,
It's pretty good.
state of the art.
It is.
2008.
None of my 08 Ferraris had a camera. They didn't offer it in the 430.
No, the 430, the whole dashboard game was really,
Poor.
well, it was behind the times compared to this.
Yeah. Well, this is all Audi stuff, so there you go.
I know Audi owns Lamborghini, but
Yeah,
did they own
this
it
is
that
when-
far back?
Yes.
Okay, so Audi came in as like, we're gonna like upgrade your technology, Lamborghini.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I cannot really see very well at all. You can like this sucks for me. So already the 430 is winning. Although maybe if I were in the Scuderia, it would be the same thing.
Yeah, if we
But-
had it where you could raise the seat, I think you'd be happier.
Yeah, no, I would absolutely be happier if I had a couple more inches.
So we need a
then I
phone
could
book.
clearly, yes, a phone book or some type of foam.
A pillow.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm in a Lamborghini. Okay, so yeah, everything about the driving experience with this is stiff, really hypersensitive. The brakes, the gas, it's a little bit rigid for my taste. I've driven a fair number of very expensive automobiles at this point. Holy And I know that there are equally as powerful and more, equally as powerful and more powerful examples of supercars where it doesn't feel like such a chore to drive them. But of course, people are paying extra for this model because it's more work. That's cool. What is it? Do you think the regular Gallardos feel this stiff in their braking and their
No.
acceleration?
No, definitely not.
Okay, and why make it this way?
Well, it's got race car parts.
Okay, it's got race car parts. So, what's the difference in performance between this and a regular Gallardo?
I mean, it's going to be faster 0 to 60s, faster braking, better cornering.
better cornering. I can't imagine cornering in this thing the way the brakes. It implies a certain level of skill or is needed. I mean, it's 2008, so that's probably why it seems like relative to the newer cars and supercars, it seems slow to like shift.
Yeah.
The computers are not quite as new.
But it's also not in sport mode.
Oh, okay. So in sport mode,
It's faster.
it's faster.
You want me to put it
Okay.
in sport
So
mode?
no,
Okay.
no.
It's more violent too.
Yes. In sport mode it is.
Yeah.
Do you think if you put it in sport mode that I'm going to wreck this car?
No.
No.
It doesn't change the traction control.
Oh, okay, go ahead and put it in sport mode. Okay. If you are a boy who is seeking to effortlessly blow away the competition and just feel so cool doing it, this car's not for you. This car's not easy to manage. It's not, I mean, relative to the whole universe of supercars. There's more work involved. It's way touchier. You have to know what you're doing a little bit better. A regular Gallardo or a regular Huracan would probably be more appropriate for someone who just wants to like go into the showroom floor, feel like Billy Badass and drive the car out of the lot like, you know, like they were Mario Andretti or something.
Hey, whoa, slow down, you're gonna miss the turn.
Because this one's gonna take more respect, I think, than other supercars.
For sure. It takes more finesse.
I mean, so if you don't want to spend the differential to get a regular Gallardo versus this Gallardo, I mean, like, don't. Like, if you just want to be cool and you just want to be like, I'm in a Lamborghini, don't spend the difference, because I think it's probably pretty substantial, right?
Oh, like $50,000.
Yeah, okay, so there's no reason.
It's 50% more.
There's no reason for the average Lamborghini enthusiast to go ahead and get a Superleggera. You're not gonna like it. It's gonna be way too much work for someone who just wants a very simple experience of feeling like a badass. You probably need to be actually somewhat badass to take advantage of the $50,000 differential. Oh. Okay, like how, yeah, the cornering, you make the point that the cornering's supposed to be better, but I don't see how that could possibly be. So, whoa, stay in one lane, Megan. I still need a better straightaway than that.
Yeah.
I'm only getting it up to 54 miles an hour.
Yeah, we didn't hit the speed limit yet.
Yeah. Okay, perfect timing. Right.
There you go. Now you can go.
We gotta give them some, I mean, we're giving ourselves plenty of buffer. And I will now give you the experience. You're gonna pay, well, you don't pay anything to watch this, so let's just go. Whoa, we're coming up on that car really fast. Whoa.
Yeah, they're definitely not going the speed limit.
Yeah, no, like, dude, someone should pull you over.
For going under the speed limit.
Yeah. It's really dangerous to drive that far under the speed limit.
How was that?
That was nice. That was nice. You can get past how just rigid and like touchy everything is. Here, let's do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do it again, because I had no fun doing it the first time. Oh, okay. Is that a Porsche?
Yep.
Okay. It's like a Porsche wagon going on there.
Yep. It's the Panamera.
Panamera. No, don't f my shit up.
You're not?
Okay. No.
That was like 57.
Yeah. No.
You went over the speed a little, just tiny bit.
Yeah, no. So that'll do it for you, boys. Don't worry about this.
It's a great sound.
It does sound pretty good. I mean, relative to what I know about sounds, but yeah, no, it sounds quite mean enough when it's going 57 miles an hour. I can approve of that much. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, just make sure. It's gonna, quality control.
You gotta do them in threes.
Yep. Quality control. Okay, here. Okay. Okay, here we go. For science! Whoa. Okay. Okay. I just don't want to go too fast in a turn.
Sure.
That's respectable.
It's legit.
Yeah. No, it's not bullshit. Like it's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine when you've really like sorry.
It's okay. Touchy.
You just got to keep those in. I imagine when you're really done driving this hard over a long period of time, your leg and
Oh yeah, you're tired.
you're tired.
Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
energy and concentration to drive this car hard.
Yes, it does.
That's what's honestly, it sounds strange, but it's kind of endearing.
To guys like you.
Yeah.
Of course. No, that's why you guys pay to get things converted into manual.
Yeah.
You want to do more work. Okay, let's take her home.
Yeah. I don't think you had any fun.
Not at all.
Meg's trying to antagonize
Come
a
on,
Dodge.
Is that a Charger?
I think so.
Ha.
That's a
You wanna
TA.
go?
392. Nice.
Wanna go? No, you don't want any of this. Don't come for me.
She couldn't resist.
One more. I'm in a Lamborghini. Okay. Okay. So if you want the performance without the smug, maybe a Lamborghini's for you. Oh, Things come up on you really fast.
When you're going the speed limit.
Yeah. Everybody else is just going 20 under.
Yeah. I don't
So,
know
yeah.
why. I don't think you enjoy this at all.
No. Someday I hope you bring home a purple Lamborghini, Hurlbert.
I'm working at it.
Okay. In summation, I think I can say that the Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera is a good option when you want to waste money without all the pretense. Certainly the fun and performance is there. Have at it, gentlemen.